fallen apart yet. So first field since we got it put back together. I've been over this farm a little while ago. We got my uncle running his stuff here too. This is another 50-50 farm we're on with him. We're about 50 acres here, so it shouldn't take too long. This is one of our poorer farms. Corn never really does anything too incredible on this one, but I don't know. My yield monitor's acting up on me, so I don't even know what it's doing, but it ain't great, but it ain't terrible. I'd say it's a little below our average yield, but yeah, we got 50 acres here, and this farm's cut up into 4 fields. You gotta go through woods to get to one of them, and it's got ditches and waterways all throughout it, so it's one of our least favorite farms to run, but it's ground, so we'll take it. So actually sitting up pretty high. Right over there is the highest point in Ohio. See it? And there's the other field back there. We've about got this front one done. I don't know. This front one's like 18 acres, I think, and then that one's 24, and then we got 2 little ones. But we had some real high winds Sunday, and we're starting to get some corn going down a little bit. The next farm we're going to is a custom job, and he was showing us pictures. It sounds like it went down pretty bad in places. I went by it yesterday, and the whole field wasn't bad, but you can tell there was some places. Right now it's real windy and sunny, so the stalks are dry, so we're able to pick everything up and get it through pretty easy. But, well, we're going to keep on running here. Chased a nice buck out. I was kind of surprised that we got everything put back 100% to where we didn't have to stop and tighten something up if we forgot about a belt or anything. But we're good to go, so we're going to keep running. So since we got 6 things here and only 3 drivers, while my uncle opens up the field further back, I'm going to take our truck in and get it empty, and between the carts we got enough we can get the semi filled right back up now, and then Steve and I can both go to the elevator while Chief opens up the backfield. So it's kind of cramped trying to open up the 2 combines, so we'll get a cart back there for him, and then he can work on that. That will be a little different than all the other YouTubers. We'll actually show that our fields have got bad spots in them. This stuff here, it's, I don't know, 1.5 acres, maybe 2 acres. And it's a weird shape and point rows. The deer get into it from all sides. Corn never does very good here, and beans rarely do anything to get excited about. Real gravelly ground, except for the little corners bottom ground, which would be good corn other than the deer get into it and destroy that. But if the whole farm was like this, we would not be farming it. It wouldn't be worth it. But this is just a 2-acre spot that they want farmed on it. I don't know, we've got about a hopper full. I had to shell my way here so it didn't all come off of this. Real steep hills, and it's just a real treat. But he's out there in the big field on this farm. He's getting it opened up. I'm taking my time here, going around tree branches and getting this shelled off. Put the camera down and get you back here in a second. Probably not even worth my time trying to get what little ears there are up here. But we're on top of this hill. It's just real gravelly ground. On It was dry in August, so the corn didn't get very tall and didn't shade out very well, and then the foxtail come through and it just went downhill. If this field wasn't so hard to get to, we'd probably seed it to hay or something, but we've got to come through 2 other fields to get to this one. So that's why we kind of still row crop it. But I don't know what, if we're gonna, I imagine we'll keep on row cropping it, just being that we can't get to it to make hay on it or anything. But you can just see the stones laying on the ground there. And the gravel pit's just on the other side of those trees, so this ground does not retain water very well at all, so when it gets dry, this stuff burns up. And this is the bottom corner down here that would grow good corn if we could keep the deer out of it, but way back here, that ain't gonna happen.
Supposedly designed to do when it came from the factory, and all of a sudden it's got 50
When
or
you've
100
heard the
horsepower
same
more,
song on the radio
more stress.
3 times today,
And then something does break.
It gets old, so I got my phone
It's
hooked up.
because of the added load.
I'm kind of
because
enjoying
the
this
added
Millennial
horsepower or
Farmer
whatnot.
podcast.
It's going to come back in the manufacturer in some way a lot of the time, right?
Well,
So
we've
now you
about
gotta
got
say,
this big field done here.
They
My
either
uncle
stand
lost the
behind it or
boot
not,
off his
and
unloading
decide whether
auger when they were
should or
dumping
not.
on the go.
So it puts them in a tough spot. So
After this, we got the little
at the same time.
4 or 5 acres behind the woods, and
tractor.
then we'll be done on this
Maybe
farm.
exactly identical. And I don't know a guy that hasn't run one of those, that has run one of those, that has not had engine codes, temperature codes, fuel problems, because eventually that's going to happen. Machines are too smart. They're very smart. Machines are too smart, and pretty soon they're going to become self-aware. And then we're going to have a Skynet problem.
That's where the real issue will come in.
Yeah, once we have a Skynet issue. And the cybernetic.
Now we gotta hop back through the woods and get this little patch. The landowners here, they do a nice job keeping tree branches trimmed back and along the field edges, but we are in a pickle now. Because now my uncle could never get back here with his 9670 because his 30-foot head wouldn't fit through here, and we had the 25. So now it so we always end up running the beans back here, but now that we both got 30-footers, I don't know what we're gonna do to get to the beans. The honeysuckle's pretty bad back in here.